So here we are in Pagosa Springs, and my Aunt Christy sent us some food. Yeah, mountain houses, lasagna. Thank you so much, Christy and Maddie. We love you.
Thanks, Christy and Maddie.
Good afternoon. It is 1 p.m. and we got a hitch to where we got off to go into Pagosa Springs. And yeah, we're getting a little bit of a late start, but we got much needed beer and food and resupply. And we're gonna do as many miles as we can today, probably maybe around 12. I don't really want a night hike tonight unless we're feeling it, but yeah, we're really close to the Colorado-New Mexican border. It's like 72 miles, and I can't wait to get there. Woo! And down there is the road that we hitched back up to the trail on. So, woohoo, we're here. Good evening. It is like 6:45 p.m. and we've gone 10.6 miles. The hardest climb of our day is over now, and if all goes well, we only have 6.9 more miles to go before camp, and I think that'll make it a little over 17 miles for the day, which is pretty productive considering we didn't get started till like I think 1 in the afternoon. So we've done pretty well, and it's been a really nice sunny day, really cool ridge walking, and the sunset is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm glad that we got out of town today and we're able to enjoy this day hiking. Good morning. Today is day 103, and last night we ended up doing 13 miles by the end of the day, and today we're going to try and go for 25. And it wasn't too cold last night. Like, there's only a little bit of ice in my water. It's not fully frozen, so this is great. And I think this is the only water I have for like 11 miles, maybe a little less, but oh well, at least it's cold, so I won't be sweating. But yeah, the terrain looks like it's gonna be a lot easier than it's been previously, so we're gonna try and get it in. So here you have it, folks. We've made it to the South San Juan Wilderness boundary, which means we survived the San Juans. Woo, yeah, ha, ooh. It's a mountain goat. So it's 3 o'clock and we've done 13.5 miles and we finally made it to our first water source. So that calls for coffee time. And we have 12, no wait, how many more miles? 12 more miles.
12 more.
Yeah, I can't do math, but yeah. To get our 25 in. Well, I guess it's 11.5, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I can feel the rain coming through the tent.
I think it's up here.
Oh crap, the vent. My shoes.
Are they covered?
One is. Oh fuck. So it is currently 9:30 and we wanted to get up early and get 30 miles in today, but we are currently getting shat upon. It was snow, but I don't know if it's sleet.
Yeah, it's sleet now.
But it's lightning and we're just hunkered down in our igloo. And maybe we'll get to town today or tomorrow, or we may die here, so woo. Good afternoon. It's day 104 of the CDT Sobo, and yesterday we did 24.2 miles, and we ended up finding a place to camp because it was really windy. And around 5:30 in the morning, or maybe earlier, I'm not quite sure, that's just when I woke up, there was a really bad storm blowing in, like thunder and lightning, really strong wind, and eventually we fell back asleep. But when we woke up around, I think 7:30, the tent was covered in snow and it was like sleet, like really wet snow just coming down. And so we don't really want to get our gear wet because so we can sleep warm tonight. So we thought, well, maybe if we just sit it out, it might lighten up. And it didn't lighten up till about now. It's 1 p.m. And so yeah, we're hoping the weather will kind of hold off for us, just so we can get some miles in today. We really can't sit around because we're both low on food. I only have food for today. Moosh has food, like a little bit extra to share with me, but we need to get to town. And yeah, so it should be interesting. This is what the tent looks like. It's covered in snow. And yeah, we're gonna try and get this bad boy down while it's not pouring snow, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. So this is where we camped last night. We did try to camp up there, but it was too, there wasn't enough space for the rainfly. And the trail is down there, so we gotta walk down there and find it. Mind you, when we checked the weather yesterday, it was only supposed to rain for half an hour.
And 0.03.
Yeah, 0.03 inches. And yeah, it's been going on a lot longer than that, if you can't tell. So we have walked since 1 p.m. and it is now 5:30 p.m. and the snow is so powdery that we've just basically been post-holing and we've only gotten 4.9 miles in. And since it's 5:30 and it's only gonna get colder and we actually found a good spot, we don't really know what's ahead of us. We decided to pitch our tent here and hopefully get more miles in tomorrow. We're like 27 miles from the road where we need to resupply for food, so we definitely need to make some mileage tomorrow. But apparently from the forecast we saw, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so time will tell. Because yeah, today was only supposed to be like not even an inch of rain and it's like a winter wonderland out here. So cool. We're just gonna chill here and hunker down and hopefully we won't die and hopefully we'll finish the CDT. Woo, yeah, you. So these are like frozen solid. Oh, it's gonna take some work. Look at this. Good morning. It's 11:10 in the morning, and I think we got at it around, would you say 9:30?
Yep.
And it's really hard to get miles in with all this powder. It's like something that would take us like 2 hours to get 5 miles in. It's taking us like an hour to get a mile in.
Yeah, we're doing
it's like
1 to 1.5 an hour.
Yeah, so it's pretty exhausting. And yeah, so today's day 105 of the CDT. We started off with 27.1 miles to where we can get into town. Today, I don't know how many miles we're gonna get in. Normally that's something we could do in a day, but it's looking like we'll be lucky to get 12 miles in today. At a certain point, the terrain just goes straight downhill to the parking lot, which will be great because it's so much easier to walk downhill in this than uphill. Uphill, I feel like I'm in a sand pit. So yeah, it's a really beautiful day, really sunny. No snowstorms yet. So hopefully we can get those miles in. Cause yeah, I really only had food to get to town today, and it might take us another day. Worst comes worst, I'd say 2 days. So we're just stretching the food we have and just keep moving forward through the snow to make some progress. So that's what we're doing right now. And the main concern, other than being low on food and it taking us a really long time to get miles in, really walking in this terrain, especially with the sun out, like our bodies are really warm. It's just our feet that are suffering right now. Like you saw in my video, my shoes were frozen. It took me and Moosh to get my shoes on this morning. Like I even like cracked skin around my knuckles, like trying to get them on my feet, because I'm like, if I don't get my shoes on, we're not going anywhere. And so we finally, teamwork, got the frozen shoes on my feet. My feet were like, what the hell, this sucks. And so it's taken a long time for them to thaw out. At one point walking, we stopped, and I have hand warmers saved for at night, but I put a pair on my feet to hopefully help thaw them out, because they were pretty numb and it was kind of freaking me out, because I don't know, it was different on the AT because we had snow like this, but luckily there were people that walked through it before us, and so we weren't post-holing, and it was a lot easier, and our feet weren't just constantly submerged in snow. So I think my feet are thawing out. What about yours, babe?
They're getting there.
Okay, so we're thawing out, and we'll let you know how far we get today. So it looks like over there's no snow. So it seems that we're going that way, and that we can actually get some miles in if we get over there at a good time. So yip you. Good evening, it is 5:48 and we did 11.8 miles today, and we have 15.5 more to go to get to where we're going. Today was just really brutal. It was a lot of hard work, and we're going really slow, and we found a nice place to camp. There's the fire. We're trying to warm our feet up and our socks and shoes, and then we camped. I don't know if you can see it over there in the field. So yeah, hopefully we'll be okay tonight. We can crush it tomorrow because most of the miles are downhill. It's just like 4 miles uphill, and then we can coast. So sunshine out. Good morning. Today is day 106 of the CDT, and we're still here, damn it. So yesterday we sat by the fire and dried and warmed up our shoes and socks for the most part. Kind of dried out our sleeping bags. I got a hole in my belly from a spark, so I'm kind of sad about that. Once we dried our shoes up for the most part, they were still damp, but we put them in, it's windy, in Ziploc baggies, and this morning they were just damp and like wet. They weren't freezing, so it was nice not to have to put blocks of ice on our feet first thing. And we woke up pretty early. We didn't really sleep well. It was very cold. You know it's cold when Moosh is shivering because he doesn't do that. So we got up and it sounded really intimidating with the wind, but we're like, we're gonna give it our best shot and just go for it. Got everything together, and luckily where we camped there were two hunters, and they must have been up here because they've broken up a lot of the powder. Now it's just icy snow for the most part, and we're actually making some progress, which we're pretty excited about because we were really worried having 15.7 miles and not knowing if it was going to be like yesterday, if it was going to be better or worse. So it's better today so far. We're pretty close to the top of our climb, and then after that it's all downhill. So wish us luck. We need it. This has been a kind of a really scary stretch. We have been debating on whether we were going to need rescued at some point or not, and as of this second I think we can pull this shit off. So woohoo! So we did it. We made it off our last 12,000 foot mountain. I think for the rest of the trail, at least for Colorado, it's all downhill to the New Mexico border, which we are extremely grateful for because that was really scary. And we're just really grateful too that the trail on this side is a lot more melted down and we can actually walk. It's amazing how fast you can go. Yeah, so we're excited. So we have made it off the exposed part of the mountain. Thank God, because the wind was insane. Like, holy shit. It was blowing both of us around to get off or get down the mountain. We held hands and just like stood together, and the wind didn't blow us around as much. But it was blowing so bad that I put my headlamp on my head so my hoodies would stop blowing off, so my face wouldn't fall off. So yeah, we are extremely grateful because look at that trail.
Oh.
Like, guys, we've done 6 miles already. Yesterday, like, that was half of our day was getting 6 miles in. Like, we are so excited and so pumped. We haven't felt this safe for I don't know how long, because 3 days, because the night that the storm started, that morning we were supposed to hike 30 miles into town because I only had enough food for that day, and that 130-mile day turned into 3 days to get out of there, but we got out of there, so it's a good day and we're excited for New Mexico. thank God for dropping 1,300 feet. How you feel, babe?
Is that all we've dropped?
It's made a difference.
It's so much better down here.
The trail is becoming more and more welcoming as we go lower and lower. So we be grateful for that. So this morning, considering how bad the trail was yesterday, we only had 15.5 miles left to get to the road. We were going into Chama, New Mexico. But like I said, with the conditions, we thought like 15 miles, or I'd say 15.5 miles would take us, what would you say, like 7 hours if we have good terrain. 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
15.5.
Yeah.
And today we thought, shit, we're not getting down to this road till like 8 p.m. if it's this bad. Like it's gonna take all of us to get down there.
11 hours.
Yeah, and my mom reached me and she's like, you need to get out of there tonight. In town, it's supposed to be 2 degrees. Or either, I don't know if she looked up the San Juan temperatures or Chama, but she says it's gonna be 2 degrees. You need to get out of there. It's not safe. So we gave it our all. And we've been hauling ass because we're so excited to be able to walk again that it looks like we're gonna get to that parking lot at 3:30 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. So, yip you. So I'd say we were so eager to get to society again for some food and warmth that we made it down here by 3 p.m. So kudos to us. Woo! I don't think you have any idea how excited we are for this.
I can't put it in words.
Yeah, like this is surreal. I thought I was gonna die up there.
I kind of did too.
Yeah, we had some moments. Have you ever seen a more beautiful sight?
Nope. Sure haven't.
Thank you guys so much for following my CDT adventure on the trek. If you are interested in helping me raise my fundraising goal for Mission Clean Water, I will leave a link in the description below of each video to my donation page, and you can donate there. You can also text Sunshine CDT, it's all lowercase, all one word, to the number 44321 if you're interested in texting your donation to Mission Clean Water. And I know these communities would really appreciate your help, and I really appreciate it too, because I want to raise as much money as I can for these people to give them clean water. This trail's definitely put it into perspective more than the AT, how important water is and how much it sucks to have to walk a really long distance to get to your next water source. So thank you so much for following my adventure, and I hope you're enjoying it. And until next time, sunshine out.